Welcome to Story 6 in our Little Animal Fable series. The title of this story is called The Donkey. We hope you enjoy. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer and his son. Now they owned a donkey, and every week they rode the donkey to the market. The father with the son sat on his lap. But recently, the son had been growing. He was a small boy, but now he's 8 years old, and it was getting a bit much for the donkey to carry. Now the donkey's name was Herbert, and Herbert decided that he would just wait a bit to see if things improved, or if the father and son decided to get off of their own accord, they could take turns riding him. Herbert wasn't a lazy donkey, he just really didn't like carrying 75 kilos of weight on his back. He was an old donkey after all. Day after day after day after day, he waited and waited and waited until finally, one morning, he realized that the father and the son were not going to get off. This, however, left him in a slightly muddled position. He couldn't talk to them. He didn't speak human, he only spoke donkey. How should he tell them that they were getting far too heavy? Maybe he should buck a bit, or harumph a bit. That should work. So, the next morning, as soon as the father put the son on the donkey's saddle and tried to mount after him, the donkey took a little step back. That was all he was brave enough to do. But the farmer simply got up beside his son, and they made the journey to the market again. The next day was the same. This time Herbert decided to shake his head a little, and harumph, and step back. This also failed. As the days went by, Herbert tried misbehaving even more. In fact, at one point, he actually tried to set off without the father, but the father lured him back with a promise of hay. It was on about the 10th week that Herbert finally decided to do something more drastic. They were about halfway to the market when Herbert really could not take it anymore, and he did what only donkeys know how to do the best. He started bucking. He bucked and he bucked and he bucked, and he threw the father and the son off at the side of the roadside, and he ran away at full speed, declaring, "I refuse to be penned in by this factious dictatorship. I rebel!" And he ran away. He lived in a wildflower meadow for the rest of his life, and was very happy. The end.